Guys, we're back with the old Uncle Sam. We're gonna do a little bit more on this third video. Uh, here's old Uncle Sam right here, and we're gonna work on the clothing a little bit, and the hat and the ear. But let's put this down, and right here, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna outline this hat band with a V-tool. This is a 1/4 inch V-tool, and going in and not real deep. Can you see that all right, Peyton? I mean,
Yep.
the lighting look okay. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut back against that hat band where I made my V cut. And this, you want to kind of put you some stop cuts in there too, so they'll kind of come out a little bit easier, or they should. And let's see here. I'm going to show you all this after I get this in. Okay, that's the hat band for right now. What I want to do, I'm going to go in later on in the next video, I'll work on the lower part of this hat band. But as we work down now, let's work on this ear here. I kind of got this ear structure in the sideburn. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to make me a stop cut along the sideburn in the ear. And cut at an angle like that right there. How's that look, Peyton? You can see that all right?
Yep.
All right. And then I want to cut on that sideburn just a little bit. And trim down the ear. Now, on the next video, we'll do the inner ear. Oh, I'll have one side done, and we'll do the inner ear, and then I'll do half on the next video. But anyway, let's get back where I've got this in. That's pretty much the structure I want. I am going to come in and form a little lobe here. Like that. And I'm going to come in and kind of round the top of this ear. We're just going to do one more video on this guy. And I want to get this video done and hopefully get it ready to watch by maybe tomorrow or even Saturday. Because next week I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be camping on the Arkansas River, and I'm just not going to be able to do any carving up there. Okay, there's that ear. Now let's go in and let's work this little bow tie. I'm going to come in with my knife like this. Can you see that, Peyton?
Yep.
Okay. Come in. Well, and this is a kind of a harder place to get to. And sometimes you can get in there and use a knife. That's lower side of the bow tie. Now I'll work on this side over here. And we'll get the final detail in on the next video. Where we at on time, Peyton?
We got about 15 minutes.
Oh, we're good. Yeah. Well, we're gonna work on this hand next. All right. That's just the structure of the bow tie. Now I do want to come in and make these little separations right in here where I drew my pencil lines. And that just puts some separation on it. Okay, now as we're working down, I'm going to go ahead and put in where his pants are here. Come across here where I drew my line. Sometimes you might want to go over your stop cut twice just to make sure you got it deep enough. I'm going to put me a little stop cut in these corners, and I'm going to tuck his shirt into these pants like that. Right in here is where I did that. And then I'm going to come in here and do this and tuck those in. Okay, now I'm going to come back up and get this hand, but while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and put in these pant legs. And I'm going to use a 1/4 inch V tool on it and come across. And you can do this with a knife, but I'm just kind of speeding it up with a V tool. There's one side, and I'm going to put a stop cut in there and cut back against it. Okay. Right in here is where I did the line. And now I'm going to take this is one of my knives that I did from Helvey. It's my very first knife I got at the Signature Series 1, and I've ground it down, and I've made me a nice fine detail point on it. So, you know, when you get a knife and you've used it quite a bit, sometimes you can take that thing and use it for other things, and that's what I did with this one. And it makes a good little detail knife. But I did grind the point down on this one. And sometimes you can modify your tools. I generally modify my tools quite a bit. I make my bevels a little bit longer on most all of my tools. All right, see, I'm getting those pant legs in. Can you see that, Peyton? All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right, let's turn it around and I'll put me a stop cut across there. Okay. Now, we got the pant legs in there. Now, let's go in here and structure this hand. First of all, I'm going to come in and I'm going to cut in where this sleeve is going to be and the bottom of his hand. And you want to make that hand look like it's going in that sleeve, and I'll show you. Right in here is where I'm talking about. Now, we got pretty much the structures in there for that, but I'm going to lay in where this thumb is going to be. And let me reach here and get me a number 9, 1/4 inch number 9, and I'm going to outline where this thumb will be. All right, and then come across here and what I'm doing is putting in the structure of this hand. And now I'm going to come across here and make that thumb right in here stick out just a little bit more. Because he's going to be holding his sign in this. What time are we looking at there, Peyton?
You got about 8 minutes.
All right, and now I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make this little cut right in here, and I'm going to make that thumb just a little bit thinner. Can you see that, what I did right in here?
Yep.
Right in there. Okay. Let's see, that thumb, I had it at first, it was a little bit big. And now I want to cut and enhance that a little bit. And I'm going to, right in here, I got to continue with where the sleeve will be. Cut back in here. Are you seeing that all right, Peyton?
Yep.
All right. Just follow me there, Peyton, okay?
All right.
And I'll show you what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of putting in where these fingers will be. That is more of a flat area, so I've got to flatten that. So I'm going to take my knife blade and start, because that's the back of the hand there. And we can shave this down a little bit. Tuck that hand up in there, and wrist rather, and have it right in here where that sleeve is sticking out. Now I want to come in and I'm going to actually put where these fingers will be. Now, right in here it's a little high, so I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to shave that down with my knife blade. Okay, you got that right there, Peyton?
Yep.
All right, let's see here. Let me look at that underneath. Right here underneath you, while we're at it, we're going to bring this over and make the bottom of the finger in the bottom of the hand there, like that. Now, right up in here, I'm going to put a hole in there for just a certain depth, not very far, not all the way through, for my sign. And it doesn't need to be a whole lot. But that hand, structure-wise, is where I need it to be. So now, what I want to do now is come in here and show you how I start showing daylight. You see, on this, I got daylight in there, through there. I don't know if you can see it on. Yeah, you can see the daylight in there. But anyway, that's what I do. I just start coming in here, and I did a little bit of work to get in here and start digging at this, so you wouldn't be bored. You just kind of work at it. Then you come in from the back side and just kind of arch it a little bit and try to meet that area in there. And I think I'm already seeing daylight. Of course, I did a little bit of work on it earlier just to show you how to start getting that in there. And right in there, right in here is where that daylight is. So you can feel it when it starts coming through. You can feel your knife go through the other side. All right, now I need to come in here and start digging away a little bit more in here. And I see daylight through there. And this is it's kind of time consuming, but anytime you can show daylight through arms and legs, it gives it a really nice look, I think. And I'll open this up just a little bit more. And sometimes you can take a little skew. Well, this is a little upsweep skew. Come in and kind of shave away to open that area up just a little bit more. What time we're looking at, Peyton?
You got about a minute and a half.
A minute and a half, okay. And I'm gonna go back to a thinner blade now. Come in here and put a more of an angle in that elbow area. Okay, we can see daylight through there. Can you see it through there, Peyton?
Yep.
Okay, on the next video, I'm gonna go in and I'll do the fingers on this and on the next video. But I'm gonna go in and do an inner ear on this side, do some hair and some folds and stuff on the arm and the pant legs, and do a little bit more detail work on here. But then on this side, I'll have we'll do all that on the next video. So anyway, we're about ready to close up here. Okay, guys, he's coming right along. He's starting to look like it. And once again, I've got this guy here on another base. It makes it look a little better, I think. But anyway, until the next video, everybody have a happy carving to you, and we'll see you next time. Bye.